Good morning, students. We have done till today the trigonometrical. Now the important part of our trigonometrical identities has come. There are three identities which we have to use, and with that we have to prove certain facts. First identity is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second is 1 plus tangent square theta is equal to secant square theta. Third is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to secant square theta. After that, two identities we can derive, that is sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Second is cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. From here, tangent square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1, and secant square theta minus tangent square theta is equal to 1. Cot square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1, and secant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So these are the three identities. The rest of the things we know. Let's again revise. Sine theta into secant theta is equal to 1. Cos theta into secant theta is equal to 1, and tangent theta into cot theta is equal to 1. Before we solve the identities, there are certain things which we have to remember, rules to remember. These rules are not there in any book and you will not find anywhere. So that is with the time and with the passage of time and an experience, I have learned that what kind of a problem the students are facing. So accordingly, I have derived certain things which will be helpful to solve the sums. First rule is take left hand side or right hand side. Use identity if we can. Identities are always in a square. Sine theta plus cos theta is nothing. Third is change. If that is not there, change everything into sine theta or cos theta. Number 4 is take LCM. Take LCM if required. Fifth is, if any of these things is not used, then rationalize when we have one only. And sixth is, after every step, keep on checking what is to be proved. If you keep these 5 identities in mind, you will find everything very easy to solve. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to do the things. Now we have first sum is 1 minus cos theta 1 plus cos theta is equal to secant theta minus cot theta raised to the power proof. As I said that we'll take left hand side or right hand side. Now we'll go for the identities. The first was that we have to see whether identity is used. No, we can not change into sine and cos, is already LCM we cannot take. So we will do rationalization. 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta. It will be 1 minus cos theta whole square, and it will be 1 minus cos square theta. We will see here cosecant is 1 by sine and this is cos by sine. Denominator we need sine. 1 minus cos theta raised to the power 2. We will not open, we require 2. Cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sine square theta. This is identity. sine square theta, or we can write 1 by sine theta minus cos theta by sine theta separated, and we would write this 1 by cos theta is cosecant theta minus cot theta raised to the power. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. Each step you have to see very carefully, very carefully. Second is sine theta by cos theta. Not change, we take left hand side sine theta 1 minus cos theta, no identity is being used, we cannot change into sine and cos theta, LCM we cannot take, again we can rationalize this 1 plus cos theta 1 plus cos theta. So this is sine theta into 1 plus cos theta upon 1 minus cos square theta. If we see here, cosecant is 1 by sine and this is cot by sine. We need sine in denominator. So we will write sine theta into 1 plus cos theta upon sine square theta, because sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. This is an identity. This is cancelled. So 1 by sine theta plus cos theta by sine theta, which is equal to cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to RHS. 3. Third is that tangent theta minus cot theta is equal to 2 sine square theta minus 1 sine theta cos. Left hand side, tangent theta minus cot theta. Identity we cannot use, but we can change into sine theta and cos theta. This will be sine theta and cos theta. This will be cos theta by sine theta. Now these are the two fractions. Whenever we are having a fraction, we'll take the LCM. Sine theta into cos theta, sine square theta minus cos square theta. As I said, we have to keep on looking. Now we got the denominator in this. So denominator is with us. So now we have to see numerator. Numerator we have sine square theta. We need 2 sine. Cos is there. So we know that cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So we will write sine square theta minus 1 minus sine square theta is equal to sine theta by cos theta, which is equal to sine square theta minus 1 plus sine square theta upon sine theta into cos theta, which is equal to 2 sine square theta minus 1 upon sine theta cos theta, which is equal to RHS. Question number 4. Question number 4 is cos A 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A upon cos A is equal to 2 secant A. Again we will take the left hand side. We can take any, but in this question there is no point taking a right hand side that is single number. We cannot do anything. So no identity is being used. Sine and cos is already there. Then we will take the LCM, because these are the two fractions, cos A into 1 plus sine A. So the cos is divided. This will be cos square A plus 1 plus sine A, 1 plus sine A. So it will be 1 plus sine A whole square. We'll open the bracket. It will be cos square A plus 1 plus sine square A plus 2 sine A cos A upon cos A 1 plus sine A. We will not multiply the denominator unless until we reach at a final result. We see here This is secant. Secant is 1 by cos. That means we have to have there this and other things will be cancelled out. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 plus 1 plus 2 sin A. Right? So upon cos A into 1 plus sin A. This will be equal to 2 plus 2 sin A into cos A into 1 plus sin A. Again 2 is common, 1 plus sin A cos A 1 plus sin A. This is cancelled. This is 2 by cos A, which is equal to 2 secant A is equal to LHS. Right? Question number 5. Question number 5 is 1 plus sin A 1 minus sin A is equal to secant A plus tangent A. Left hand side 1 plus sin A 1 minus sin. So identity is not being used. We cannot change into sin and cos. We are left with the option only to rationalize. When we rationalize, it will be 1 plus sin A whole square and 1 minus sin square A under the root. If you see, this secant is 1 by cos, tangent is sin by cos. We need cos in denominator. A whole square cos square A by sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. So under root is removed, 1 plus sin A by cos A, 1 by cos A, sin A by cos A. This is secant A plus tangent A. See, in every sum you have to follow that 5-6 identities. First, whether identity is being used. 2, can it assign change into sin and cos. 3rd, can we take the LCM, and 4th is the rationals. So automatically you will start getting the answers. Thank you.